I got stuck in my bra today. I found this at my parents' house, and I wrote all this stuff when I was in middle school, and I was really into the Beatles. Really into the Beatles. And this is a drawing of my cat, Mac, who's become kind of famous. Just exactly how did Peter Piper pick his peck of pickled peppers? And look at what my handwriting used to look like. Once upon a time, there was a little 13-year-old girl named Sarah. She liked writing a lot. She used to write long stories all the time, stories that would take up an entire notebook. But one night, something within her changed. She was inspired to write this. Recently, she had read a book called Skywriting by Word of Mouth by the late, great John Lennon. She was so enthralled by his work that she plunged into the world of insanity. You are about to enter that world. Before you turn the page, remember that turning back pages will only result in reading what you've already read. Right, said Fred. Turn the page. I have this little picture of me. And everything in the book is movie quotes. And a lot of these stories are about the Beatles. And then if you get a few pages in, you have my drawings from Yellow Submarine. I'm really impressed with this one. I found this when I was looking at it, and I was just like, wow. I don't know how I did that. And then I have actual... yeah. And then Jeremy Hillary Boo. Fud. I'm weird. It's pretty cool to find things like this. And I used to draw a lot, which is pretty funny because I hate the way that I draw. Because I always have a clear image in my head, and then I actually draw it, and I'm just like, it looks nothing like what I was imagining. The cool thing about this, the coolest part, is that a one-act that I wrote and directed in high school was taken from this book. And it was written when I was, I think, 14. Here it is, Deceiver Malone. It became Deceiver Malone in the case of the missing Oh There It Is. The character's name came from my sister. I was petting Mac, the cat. I was making him angry. I don't remember what I was doing to make him angry, but he used to get angry a lot. And my sister said, just leave him alone. And I misheard her as Deceiver Malone, or I at least misheard her. And it became this story. And I'm not going to read it though, because it's kind of long. Yeah, I just think it's cool. Here's some of my artwork. That's an alien. The story that I'm going to write next is a story that I started writing when I was 16, and I was looking for it because I wanted to... I was thinking of it the other day because Adrian Brody reminded me, because I had just seen The Pianist when I thought of the idea. It's about the Holocaust. It's not very cheerful, but I was trying to find it because I knew that I had written part of it, but I hadn't finished it, and I wanted to finish it, but I think this is where it used to be. All these pages cut out of this notebook. There's like 10 or 20 pages that I cut out. That's okay, because I can start over. I have the ideas in my head still. I'm planning to do research. I'm gonna watch... I have a whole bunch of movies on my Netflix, starting with The Pianist, which I haven't seen since then. I'm planning to try to go to the Holocaust Museum to, on my own time, look at it, because last time I went, I was with my family, and they always are either fast or slow. No in between, and it kind of makes it hard for me to focus on what I want to focus on. So I want to go back and just be able to take the time to read things and look at stuff without having to rush, which means I have to get up early to go, but I think it would be worth it for my book. Speaking of books now, since I've been talking about writing, my friend Tara sent me a package of 2 books that she thinks that I need to read. The first one is Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan, which of course I need to read because Nerdfighter. If my dog was here, it would be driving him crazy. So far I've only read the first 2 chapters, but I will probably start reading it faster. It just got dark in here. Ooh. Yesterday I watched Tropic Thunder for a bunch of hours. More like 2, but 2 equals a bunch. But today I think I'm just going to sit and read this for a while. And I might even take it to DC with me when I go to the Holocaust Museum. And then Tara could say that her book has been to DC. She also sent me Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. I plan to read this and then get the movie on Netflix. I love holding books. Can you tell? That's why I always hold them up in videos. I feel like a special nerd when I do that. Oh yes, of course. May the 4th be with you.